Hi everyone. Okay, I've got a list here. I've got to get through that. So let me get through it, then ask me questions after I say any questions. Otherwise, I get distracted and it goes for too long. Okay, we're talking about the Wulu. The Wulu is a funky looking, what was called a vegetable, a funky looking vegetable. So the funky looking vegetable looks like a figure eight. Okay, and the way that this works is it has to have a hole, okay? It has to have a hole at the top here. So that hole is so that the energy of the ill health goes into there and it stays there and it's not in the actual person. Okay, the hole on the top has to actually be there, so because then it resembles the trigram do is what we call it. Now it has to resemble that trigram, the hole, because the energy of ill health is earth. So we need to drain the energy, not feed it. We need to drain it. So we drain it with metal, and that's the metal. The metal is exactly that, the do. Okay. Now, if it doesn't have a hole, it's even better because then you put your own hole in and you start new. Now, with this, it doesn't matter if it's old or new. Either way, okay, this works. It's basically made from balsa wood, and so I have a few. I'll tell you the story how I got them in a minute. Mine are from Japan. And so that H shape is the gourd. It's made from vegetables in those days, and you can just cut off the stem if you want, or the top, and with a knife or with a pin, and that's it. You don't apply pressure because you will crack it. And as I said, it doesn't matter if it's new, and it doesn't matter if it's used. And the whole thing about this is when it is placed for ill health. Okay, it absorbs the energy of whatever the environment it's located in, basically. Now, the color, it doesn't matter what color. Basically, we use wood, and back in the 90s or the 80s, I guess, metal ones started to appear, which is great because as we are draining it with this, it's also made of metal. So it becomes the perfect remedy and cure-wise as well. Sometimes you can get these and they've got paintings on them, or they're on their own just as blank as that. Okay, this is gorgeous. If it has a red tassel, take the red tassel off. The red tassel is part of Chinese culture. It is nothing to do with the Wulu. Because if you have fire on this, remember the ill health energy is already earth, and you are feeding this earth. Okay, so you're feeding the earth, and then you're trying to drain, remedy it, etc. So with it's called Wulu. We just call it a gourd. And in this, you can refresh your Wulu, your gourd. Some say you put alcohol in it, swish it around, and empty it, then let it dry out in the sun. Some say put it out. It's the same as when you are doing, when you do your, sorry, I'm going to move my chair. I'm stretching. When you are doing your crystals, etc., the new moon, it's kind of like that. You refresh it out there. Bamboo. Put bamboo in the sun and watch it thrive. This is the balsa wood. Very, very similar. Now, if you cannot get one of these, or you can, which I find it very hard to believe, you can try a vase that looks like this. I haven't, but I have heard of it happening. Okay, so a vase with a little opening will do the same thing as well. Now, I was more acquainted with this when I was pregnant, so back in 97, 98, and so on. I was pregnant for a long time. So with that, we used to put the, just warm it up, put the hot water, and it wasn't this one, it was the metal one, and that's how I know there are metal ones. You put the hot water in the metal, and then wherever the pain or the ache is, you are doing it over, and I used to do that over my belly, pregnancy belly. Okay, and it would calm whatever it is. So imagine if you do it for your throat, etc. And so I have tried it, so that does work. I don't know if it was the heat or the motion, a little like the, what's that called? The cancer wand, and, things like that, and whatever they're made from. So this is why we use the Wulu. Today, or a while ago, the Wulu did not exist. So people used coins. Okay. So with the coins, you don't have to have the Chinese coins. You can use 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, whatever you want. It just happens that the coins are appropriate, you string them together, and they're perfect. With the Chinese coins, there's a square and a circle. The square represents earth, the circle represents heaven. So heaven is superior to earth, okay? And it's the yin and the yang, again, that sort of thing. So this is why we use coins. Again, they don't have to be these. They should not have the red tassel on it, because the red tassel is part of Chinese culture. It has nothing to do with Feng Shui in that way. So it's part of Chinese culture. Please get that. The fire on the tassel will feed the ill health, that's the energy of the ill health. It's an earth energy. That's the trigram of it. Okay, so why do we use 6? Because it's an opposite thing. So here's the 3 trigrams that are broken. We use 6 solid trigrams to remedy, and that is these 6 coins. Not 7, not 8, not anything like that. Just 6. 5 cents, 10 cents, whatever you decide. You can stack them, you can lay them, or string them like this if you want to. So you can see mine has a white thread. White is metal. So this metal is quite strong because it's strung together by metal elementally, color-wise. Okay. And so this is not going to increase your wealth on your abundance. What a load of crap. I cannot believe what people ask me. Some people are told to put this on their invoice book and all the payments will be, or everyone will pay them out, etc. What a lot of crap. Yeah, you can see how aggro I am over this. So with this, what you are really doing is you're getting rid of the ill health that is around. And this comes once every 9 months, it comes to your front door. And, once every 9 years, it'll come to your front door. So front door is very important because everyone enters through the front door. Everyone should enter through the front door. Okay. So this is why you really need to have a set of these. Make them up yourself too. If I can make them, I didn't make them, a friend made them. If I can have them, you can have them. And so it's not going to improve your potential business or bring you nice customers. Yes, that's what people are saying. Ah! Or put it with, red ribbon on your phone. Oh, really good, that one. Yeah, I am. Also, there was the other one was you put it in your wealth sector in the southeast of the room. Now they are using the trigrams of the house of the dead, not the house of the living. So if you are doing that, you've already lost the plot. You've gone nuts. So again, part of culture, not Feng Shui, using the red and how it's used. So Feng Shui wise, you need to know where your money is, and these coins are not going to do it for you. You need to know where your money is through a real consultant, and you need to know where your money is so you can activate it. Ting, 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 like that. Again, I'm going back to this. There's another story with this as well. So you can see there's a lot of stories. I love stories. So let me see where I'm up to. Okay, I've got to get through this list. All right. So with this, it was also a long time ago, they call it a wandering army or wandering people. And they were called the barefoot doctors in China. So these barefoot doctors had accomplished so much. They were trained in what's called the 8 limbs of traditional Chinese medicine. And so they could massage, they could acupuncture, herbalists, etc. And they used to carry the herbs in this. So this is why sometimes when you buy it, it shakes, okay? And that's what that is, Hi, Michelle. And so with that, they would heal whoever was ill. This would be hung on the door, and it's kind of like to tell the ill health to bugger off. And they would get a night, the night sleep at the inn and food, etc., for healing whoever needed to be healed. And so to protect themselves from being robbed, who's going to rob you and take your little marrow? Because that's what the gourds are. They're like marrow, zucchinis, but funky shaped. And the 8 gives it more as a vibration, etc., which I don't know about that, but yeah, people say put 8 on your car, and but yeah, anyway, might go faster, and then you get booked. Hi, Tina. So with this, they put it on the doorknob, etc., and who really wants to rob a funky-looking vegetable? Who wants to take that? So they wouldn't be robbed at all. It's actually beautiful. All right. I've got a few. I don't know where my metal one is because I'm still unpacking, but I'll show you this one. I went to up the road. This was when Erin was born, 98. So up the road there was a lady having a garage sale. So I just happened to be walking past with my pram and my big belly, because I was pregnant again, and this woman had these. There were 6 of them strung together. And I said, oh, wow. And she just could not understand why I would be interested in this. And I said to her, and she said, oh, do you know what this is? And I said, yes, it's called a gourd. And in Feng Shui, which is what I do, you hang this. So, I would hang it so that nobody got ill. She then thought about it for a while, and she said, how about I give you 3 and I'll keep 3? And I said, yeah, I'm happy with 3. So she took them apart and gave me 3. And I took 3. I ended up having 3 kids, and they all had one forever above their bed. Till they were teenagers, and it's like, oh, not you, not around. Yeah, that's what teenagers sound like. And so with that, she said then to me that her son went to Japan when he was first started high school, and they gave him 6 of these to bring home with him and hang it above his bed. And so now he's at uni, she's cleaning out the room. And she said, he's never been sick. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to say this. My daughter had 2 days off through school, primary and high school, in all her school life with this. Modine had a bit more, but nobody's ever been off school for more than a day. Even when they had what's that tummy bug? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So that's how this works. So with this, the gourd, go back, those of you that came in late, go back and listen to the beginning and why we use this and why we use the coins. It's all elementally. Once you understand it elementally, amazing, don't you think? Now, the size of this, it does not actually matter. My metal ones are this tiny. But as I said, I haven't unpacked them yet. You can try the vase. I've never done it before, but make sure it's got the clothes there that way. And if you want to cleanse them, cleanse them. But really, when you think about it, when the moon does come out to cleanse, it comes through most windows, so it does cleanse, unless you live in a cave. And then when the sun comes out, it comes through every window as well as it goes around, so it charges it itself. But if you want to do the swirling, the alcohol swirl, let it dry in the sun, etc. And as they say, a new one is actually better. These were used, remember, I got these used. I just did it myself. If they're new, then you just make a little hole. Doesn't matter how big the hole is. But I love these. How gorgeous are those? All right. Hopefully that helps you with your gourd, your wulu, your coins. So you can, what about coins in your wallet? Yeah, get them out. Get them out, guys. They're doing nothing for you. Your home has 3 money energies. There's the 3 there. Your home has 3 luck energies. You ground your luck, you activate your money, and only a real consultant can do that. Okay. So have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. I have started putting the links so that if you just click on the link with the page, then you will the link wherever it goes. I can't do it. My kids are doing it for me. Then it'll take you to all of the other videos that I've been doing, all the Facebook Lives, or most of them. We're halfway. All right. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.